calling.
I'm pretty sure that you called me a jive turkey.
No, now, Lou. Nobody called anyone a JT.
Well, maybe a little.
Jive turkey is a little over the line, my man.
Oh, it's Friday. Oh. Short week, fellas.
Friday already? Feels like Wednesday.
Short week. And it's one of those weird weekends. Actually, you don't really have to dig that much for great sports going on. Wimbledon's in the mix. We're not going to really get down to the nitty-gritty until next Friday. You definitely got some NBA Summer League games going on, but nothing really to sink your teeth into unless you want to talk Wembanyama versus
See, the big
Hornets.
drama is off the court.
Yeah. Big drama is off the court.
Yeah.
It's in the Aria restaurants in Vegas.
Aria is so happy. They're like,
Oh, gosh.
great publicity.
Huge
Free
publicity.
millions of dollars worth of publicity.
Boys and girls, if you don't know anything about the Rob Dibble Show version of Who You Got, we check our answers on Monday, and we let you know how well we did for you. And when we say we did for you, that means we give you everything we think, and we allow you to go the opposite. So you're welcome. If we all agree, it's guaranteed to go the other way. And if you don't know which way to go against Kurt. He's typically wrong.
Yep.
5 fresh ones, fellas. Oh, guess who is in the Bronx?
Your Cubbies.
My Cubs.
Little Bears.
The Baby Bears.
Baby Bears.
In
But
the Bronx.
Guess who's coming home to roost? Jamison Tyon tonight. And the guy coming off the IL that's never thrown a pitch for the Yankees.
Former White Sox, too, by the way.
Carlos Rodon. It sounds like Rodon versus Godzilla.
It does.
I mean, this
It
guy's
is.
last name.
It is.
This is a King Kong versus Godzilla moment.
There's a Garrett Cole game in the mix here on the weekend as well.
That's tomorrow. That's Smiley Face versus Garrett Cole.
Like that smiley
Well, I
face.
mean, you got what? What are those little emojis?
Yeah, I like that. Well, we got
Drew Smiley Face. That should be, just put an emoji on your back.
I think that's how they should put who's pitching. Just a smiley face emoji. We got the happy
And then
hamster on
a
Ian
piece
Happ.
of coal for Garrett Cole.
Oh, 2 emojis
Yep.
going at it. Plus, don't forget about Talkman. Old Talkman coming back.
Talkman's coming back.
Don't forget about Rizzo.
Who do we got?
Somewhat of a Rizzo bowl.
Oh, my God. Then we got Mr. Perfect, Domingo Germán versus Hendricks. Jimi Hendrix thrown on Sunday.
I like all of these matchups
Great
for the
matchups
weekend.
this weekend if you're Cubs or Yankee fan.
Both teams can't score. Some of them can pitch. Who you got on the weekend series, Dibs?
Oh, people are going to hate me, and I am not a Yankee fan, but I'm going to go Yankees take 2 out of 3.
Wow.
Just based on the pitching. I'm not basing anything on their horrible offense.
Mr. Perfect and Cole. I mean,
Yep.
you got Cy Young contender and a guy who is yet to throw an out in what?
And their
10
bullpen
days?
is so tight. I just think Rodon, they're not letting him go past 5 innings.
Ooh, yeah.
There's
good
too
point.
much riding on this dude to pitch the rest of the year, so the bullpen will finish up tonight's game.
Good point. Curtis, Cubs, Yanks. Who you got?
Cubs take 2 of 3.
Ooh.
Cole gets a win.
By the way, I forgot to say Cubs have only won 3 of the last 10. So
Yeah, they're not
amazing.
doing good. They had they gave up an inside the Parker ground ball through the pitcher's mound, through second, between the wickets at center, all the way to the wall.
Wow.
You don't see that often.
Not in the bigs.
That's kind of like a croquet shot.
It's kind of like Little League, Dibs. Kind of like
I
Little
love me
League.
some Little League.
But I think the pendulum swings back the Cubos' way this weekend in the Bronx. I'm with Kurt. It's a 1-0 loss to Garrett Cole. Other than that, we smoked Domingo Germán, even though he's my guy, man. He's my guy. But I just don't think he's going to follow up that performance. And welcome back to the show, Carlos Rodon. I think it's going to be a rocky, rocky road tonight. Give me the Cubs! Oh, we do have a draft snuck right
Sunday.
into the middle of All-Star Weekend. First round starts on Sunday, and then while everybody's busy thinking and watching other baseball like the Home Run Derby on Monday, the All-Star Game on Tuesday, that's when they'll round off a bunch of other prospects I guess Major League Baseball doesn't even care about for you to watch the draft. But Sunday's a big day. Skeens, starting pitcher for the LSU Tigers, who's pretty good. Projected number 1 starting pitcher. Now we're talking about the Pittsburgh Pirates, by the way. They have the number 1 pick. You also have Dylan Cruz. That dude runs around center field for LSU. Makes a lot of great plays. He is a hitting machine. And you got the old Langford kid from Florida, another national championship.
Wyatt Langford.
He can, I think we're listed as shortstop,
Go
right?
get it. No, he's an alpha.
400. Where they gonna spots. I
Is up. Paul Skeens is your number 1 pick.
Kurt.
I'm a prisoner of not seeing Langford as much as championship game, so I'm going to go Dylan Cruz.
I want that.
For 20 plus years, pitching is now a premium, but even before that, you've always got to retool, restock your minor league system with some pitching.
How many of those guys get drafted that are high schoolers? Like out of, you said 1/3 are pitchers. What's the percentage of high school
About
guys?
25%.
What's the percentage of that 25% that actually turns into a big league player coming out of high school?
God, if
It's tough.
that's tough.
There's a lot that are
that's
projected
10%.
top.
I'll say 10%.
10%?
Yeah. Here's
crazy.
a big thing too. These guys that are getting drafted, Skeens, Cruz, Langford, these are 4-year juniors. These guys
All right,
are all COVID baby guys.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because they're old, but yet they got big time experience.
I don't like
You don't
old. They're
like
21
old.
going on 22. So they have a shorter time to produce in the minor leagues. So by 23, 24, you've exhausted a lot. So honestly, this is different because I would say like these top 10 picks, a lot of these guys are like seniors in my mind.
Yeah.
And I think the
Senior
scouts and
citizens, not seniors in high school.
Yeah, no, seniors in college.
Or seniors,
Yeah. But yeah, senior citizens. I don't like old minor leaguers. No.
Hit me in the face, Kurt. Let's go golfing.
Oh my God.
John Deere Classic. Now, I checked. I just wanted to triple check. I'll check my work, but I am pretty sure Ricky Fowler is not playing this week. I was so upset that none of us picked him as one of the show's favorite losers, and he actually won the Rocket Mortgage Classic last week. Now, double check my work. However, we're in the John Deere Classic for sure. We're in round 2. Here's your top 5. You got number 1, Cameron Young at -13. He just finished today. 1 stroke better than yesterday with the 64. Oh, my guy, tied for second, Ludwig Aberg, -10. He's right there with William Mao and Garrick Higo. Plus, Jonas Ballroom Blixt is in there tied for 5th at
And
-9.
Shank is at -9.
Adam
right
can't shank it in the woods today. Shank -9 as well. John Deere Classic. Let's go golfing, Dibs. Who you got?
I am pumped. Cody Gribble's at -6. We love Cody Gribble, by the way.
Gribster.
I'm going to go chalk and go, even though this isn't going to work for me, but I'm going to go with Cameron Young at -13.
Cam Young, Chalky McChalkster for Dib.
65 and a 64 start for this young man.
He's rolling.
Yep.
When
rolling.
Cameron was
Let my people go.
From Ferris Bueller. That's awesome.
Kurt, who you got?
I'll go with Adam. I hope I don't shank.
Wow, the
I
Shankster.
thought you would
for
take
Kurt.
him, or I would have taken Shank.
Shank has been in the top of the
Sir
leaderboard the last
Shank-a-lot.
couple of weeks. Sir Shank-a-lot, indeed. Well, I don't know why I keep going to the old Ludwig Aberg well, but I'll be down that. Give me old Ludwig.
You need me on that wall.
Be on that wall.
Listen, he's paid off to make the cut the last 2 weeks. 6 for 6 in money, you gamblers out there. Just bet him to make the cut because not many people even know about old Ludwig Aberg, so he's got great odds. Give me Aberg to win. No! I got to meet that guy one of these days. Hit me in the face, Kurt. Let's go to UFC 290, shall we? This is a title bout in the featherweight division, fellas. This is one a lot of us have been waiting on. I have got to find a spot Saturday to watch Volkanovski versus Rodriguez. Trying to keep his... Trying to get a time here. It's going to be late. John Ashby telling us it's
I'd
going to be
say
a
probably
late
10
late
o'clock.
T-Mobile, everything's happening in Vegas this weekend. Volkanovski versus Rodriguez, sir. I was just trying to find you some reach because I know you like that. Check this out. Volkanovski's only 5'6", Rodriguez 5'11".
Featherweights. These guys, you could sneeze on them.
I got you on that, but check so Rodriguez has got 5 inches in height on Volkanovski.
Yep.
Volkanovski a half an inch longer in reach.
Well,
How's that work?
one guy's starving himself to get down to that weight.
Yeah.
He's a lot taller,
Correct.
probably walks around with 20 more pounds on him. I'm going to go with Volkanovski. And remember, there's a co-main. Can we pick the co-main?
Yeah, you got Moreno versus...
Yeah. So I'll go
Pantoja?
Moreno and Volkanovski.
Moreno and
Yep.
Volkanovski. Kurt, Volkanovski, Rodriguez, and
Yeah.
Moreno versus Pantoja.
I like the Australian. Volkanovski is Australian. I had to look that one up.
Oh my gosh, I think we're all going to agree on that.
I
Oh,
thought
no.
he was
And how do you pronounce the other guy?
Moreno and Pajoya.
Pajoya.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. I think
By
you're
the way,
right on that.
Pajoya's reach is like 3
Pajoya.
inches shorter than
Yeah.
Moreno, and he's 4 years older.
And he's a shorty.
And he's a shorty. Moreno's 2 inches taller, so I like my pick.
So he's going upset. You're going Brazilian.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going with Yar.
I think that
Yar over there.
there's a
It's
couple
Rodriguez.
other
the
fights
pirate.
in this main
Arr.
card.
Arr. Yar.
Kind of want to see the first fight in this. Nickel, Burn, both those guys undefeated. Nickel is a...
Woodburn.
All right, so Woodburn...
Burning.
Let me just give some more tips here. Now, this could be stupid money. This could be just throwaway. This could be the reason there's all Vegas. Wait. Undefeated plus 1,300. Those are humongous odds. You throw $10 on that, you win 130. Just throwing that out there.
I like Val. Any guy named Val, he's had to kick people's butts all
That's
his
Woodburn's
life.
first name is Val.
Val Woodburn. Yeah, and he just looks like I'm going to just smoke Bo Nickel.
I'm with Kurt. I don't know why, but I think we're all agreeing Volkanovski's going to win. Therefore, ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen,
Bet against us.
that's 290 on Rodriguez. So all of us on Volkanovski, and then I'm with Kurt. Give that name to me. Is it Pajoya?
I'm going to say it's Pajoya.
Pajoya.
Pantjoya.
Pantjoya.
Give me the Brazilian for the upset. That would be plus 175.
That was a great call that he's an up and smoke, too, by the way. Great call. What is that? Some kind of peace sign?
That's Tommy Chong's dad.
Yes.
That's the same guy.
It's the same guy.
Guys blow my mind.
I know. Tommy Chong is so jacked up in that movie. He's got his drums and he's like all muscle bound.
Kurt taught me that Annie Lennox was the lead singer of the Eurythmics today. I thought they were two different.
No. Yeah, I know.
I also thought Annie Lennox, when I was a kid, I thought that was the girl that used to beat Chris Everett in tennis all the time. Same person. It's not. It's Martina Navratilova. So.
He also thought that Amos at one point.
Yeah, I thought that was the same person. Totally different. Sorry about that. In the face, Kurt. We got one more. Athletic versus the Athletics. 3 chances for one for our home soccer club. That's right, Hartford Athletic. We're looking at you. We need wins. We like winners. We want people that want to win. We don't want to go out there with 3 or 4 teams in Connecticut and one of them doesn't want to win. We'd rather go out there with one less team, knowing that we've got all our teams wanting to win. Can't have it. Can't win with it. Can't do it. Athletic taking on the Loyal. San Diego Loyal. Get them Loyalists out of here this week. They got one game on Saturday. Kickoff 7 o'clock. The big deal. Dillon Stadium,
Bring
Trinity
your own
Health.
drum.
BYOD. Bring your own drum.
All right, so what are you saying here? Who's going to score more?
Who's
The
going to
Athletics
have
or the
more
Athletics?
wins? The A's will be in Fenway taking on the Red Sox for 3. Not 1,
Not 2.
not 2, 3. That's right. We're going to give this crappy team from Oakland 3 chances for the price of our great USL club soccer team, the Hartford Athletic, for 1 chance. Who you got?
I got the Hartford Athletic.
Whoa! I like
I'm
it.
looking at the numbers with the A's, and even though undecided is pitching against them on Sunday for
I'm
the
a big
Red
fan.
Sox, I still will take the undecided pitcher versus Sears on Sunday.
Red Sox are hot. They're beating the Rangers. Kurt, Red Sox fan?
I don't know,
Athletic or
'cause,
Athletics?
If the Athletic did get a win, it would probably die of loneliness.
I think they have 2.
They're dead last in pitching, by the way, in baseball with a 6 earned run average combined.
Our soccer team is so much better than that.
We got to be.
Give me the Hartford Athletic.
That's right. That is right. I'm with you, fellas. I agree wholeheartedly. Sweeping Fenway, big win at the Pickle. Give me the Athletic.
We all do that?
Let's go, our boys in green. Hit me in the face.
I like that answer.
We're all taking the Athletic. We're all taking Volkanovski. Kurt and I are taking, is it Pantjoya? We're taking the Brazilian guy for the upset in that second title fight. John Deere Classic. Dibbs has got Cameron Young. Kurt's taking Shank McShankster. And I'm taking old Ludwig Aberg. MLB first pick. Dibbs and I think the pitcher from LSU is going to be out the board first. Skeens. Kurt's going with Cruz, the center fielder from LSU.
Missile.
Yankees. Kurt and I are riding the Cubos. Dibbs is with the Yanks. That's who we got. It's going to be a great weekend.
Absolutely.
Great weekend of sports.
All right, let's take a quick break, come back, and we'll do some Major League Baseball talk with Daily Pickle next.